Hey guys, Matt Richard here. Time for another edition of Alternative Shred. This is a fun one. I'm actually going to back up and show you guys the lick that I first came up with that sort of led to the lick that I'm about to show you. So the lick that was also played in the beginning, that's the lick we're going to learn, but it started out as something else. The lick that I played that we're going to go over is an A7, A Mixolydian. It started out as just an A major arpeggio. Back when I was trying to figure out just weird ways to play stuff, I was sitting around one day trying to figure out how I could take an A major arpeggio and I guess just make it weirder, more unorthodox. I was just obsessed with finding different ways to play common things. So this was too normal. Okay, adding a tap, that's kind of cool. That took it a little bit different place. And then I started looking at, well, there's an open A string here, so I could go and kind of play it that way. And then probably the last thing I did before I sort of jumped from major to Mixolydian is I was doing this one. And that started to sort of open my brain up a little bit into saying, oh, okay, so with these two taps, this little guy that happens at the top, I really like the sound of that. Also, my left hand was doing all the work on the way down. Right hand's just muting, left hand, it's all hammer-ons. And once you do that, once you hit this last E string, right? So then I sort of started playing around with this dominant shape. Which that in itself is a cool Mixolydian sort of style arpeggio. Got a little mini sweep there. Sometimes I hybrid pick it. You can also sweep it. Then I added my taps back in. And then the two taps. And then to make it a little more fun, we added two more taps on the G string, which is just the next notes in the Mixolydian scale. Okay, so now if we put the whole thing together, you get something like this. Doing the fluttery, I call them flutter taps on the way down. So you kind of get this thing going on. Right? So you're going tap, 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 all left hand, tap, tap. That gives you a really sort of neat, fluttery, as a word again, cascading sort of lick. I'm a big fan of that, you know, and again, that dominant sound over that 7 chord just sounded a little hipper to me than the straight A major version, which is still cool. If you want a straight A major arpeggio, that's a fun one, and work on that one. But the Mixolydian idea is really, to me, where the magic sauce is. So yeah, I mean, play around with that. Again, you could just take this piece of it, all left hand, hammer, 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 pull, and you could just do that much of it. So play around with those shapes. You know, find the parts of it that you like. Again, I showed you sort of the birth of it with the major thing, and then sort of where it came and turned into this Mixolydian. Okay, so yeah, just as always, start slow, start with a metronome, play it till you can get it really clean, start working your way up, you know, figure out whether you prefer the sweeping thing with the pick or the, you know, or the hybrid picking thing with the fingers like I was doing in this arpeggio idea. You can certainly pick on the way down, you know, and pick the notes that you need to get the attack going. I probably recommend that, but it's a great left hand exercise to start working on just even that major one. See, that's a minor, a major and a minor, mid minor. That's a great exercise to get your left hand strength up. Is if you can hammer those notes with the same velocity and have them all sound the same, you can get some really nice, smooth legato stuff happening and never have to pick at all. So, again, Matt Richard here. Hope you're enjoying this alternative shred series. I certainly am. We got another one coming soon. So until then, work on this one. Have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Drop me, you know, a message on Facebook or comment on the YouTube channel, whatever. Have fun with it, enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.